You are listening to Aboagye on Aboagye TV Ghana, credible news from trusted source. Alright, Ebusiama Mema Wakwaba Emra TV Ghana so and then the first time I hear me and then the first time I would see me and I may person way my minutes or subscribe to the channel. The patrol we and like it affition if our comment at the comment section I making kind for my mom. Midin I'll be to me a dear friend me and then kwami a tour henny. Na no papa a friend no Denis Miracles Aboagye Eddie in Simbi Atudra regarding a free SHS no. Now Baumia Ebema speech about 2 weeks ago. Now speech ni no people were actually expecting and crowd more school no omo tie so what I say those that are on vacation or move your more classes no they were glued to their televisions and then social media platforms listening and then waiting for Baumia to say something about a free SHS and ebi muso moba either some be be review results what's the results come be in a cake and of course Baumia and so eka no see he is the only aspirant eyeing the presidential seat of Ghana obe protected and now be safeguarded the free SHS policy because Mahama ya aware say oba ubichem na enumu na yebusa eye Denis Miracles Aboagye na otre na adwen efa ho na sama waka no ebusua atadwe ate de ne opa che se Baumia eda so ejina baby ojina onye na adwen se obensa na adwen empo no he also promised say he will better that policy so what I say ye kokoro mpo ni nti wode yede besia pampam de ni obebo kashiri papa se ne bia emia wofafo ene nanafo Emma hochire mo manimu yintie enchiremu a Denis Miracles Aboagye edi ama about this free SHS policy amahama se oba obi review na ohwe na nyema nkoyi a obitwam no yintie bi
policies on agriculture, but quickly on education. The Vice President stressed the fact that he's going to make sure that free SHS continues till he become president, and then
you are listening to make it better.
Some say that he did not
Ghana, credible
specify
news from
on what he
source.
intends to do to make it better. You know, your opposition has said that they would review, and the word review, some people have interpreted it as meaning as it were canceling it and all that. The Vice President says that it will continue. He will make it better, but he doesn't specify exactly what he's going to do to make it better.
You see, the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the only person that has been quite clear, emphatic about his plans for free SHS. So he said clearly that free SHS will remain, and that's very important. Because the debate and the fear of a lot of Ghanaians is as to whether free SHS would survive or remain after Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. See, in the history of this country, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the MPP's free SHS is the singular biggest policy that you can think about. Until free SHS, it was national health insurance. Until free SHS, one of the biggest policies was national health insurance. But I can tell you without any doubt that free SHS has come to take the place. Wilberforce, free SHS goes to the core of our society. Education is the bedrock of any economy or every country. Your survival depends on how much literacy rates you have and how much skilled people you churn out every day. For a very long time in our country, we have played and toyed with our education. At some point, about 90, let me use my figures carefully, but close to about 95 to 97% of every Ghanaian child was going through the basic school. And then the statistics said that about 67% of them goes through basic all the way to the senior high school. Then from there, just 37% will be able to make it and continue. Students do not have the ability to afford, and parents are unable to afford secondary education. In fact, between 2013 and 2016, every year, Ghana was churning out close to 135,000 Ghanaians who complete basic education and are unable to go to senior high school. Simply on two reasons. They don't have the money. They could not afford. As of 2016, the typical boarding school, if you're able to go, before you're able to go to the typical boarding school, your first year, you need close to about 7,000 Ghana cedis before you can pay your admission fee, buy all your things, then you enter. And when you enter, the typical boarder was paying close to about 2,500 Ghana cedis. As of 2016, how many Ghanaians could afford this? And that is why you could see that about 135,000 Ghanaians couldn't continue.
Good.
Then there was a second challenge. The second challenge was that the schools did not have adequate infrastructure. So Wesley Girls tells you that, as for us, we pick between only 6 to grade 7. Does it mean that those who get grade 8 and above, they can't continue? Do you know what it takes to get grade 8 in the BEC? But they can't go to Wesley
You are
Girls. You know
listening to
why?
Nana Kwame
Because once the
Etuaine on
BEC results
Kawaje
come,
TV Ghana. Credible
about,
news from
let's
trusted
say,
source.
50,000 of the students have between grade 6 and grade 8. Wesley Girls is one of the schools that can admit the high-performing students, but they have room for only 800 students. And per the people who picked Wesley Girls, those who got grade 6 are close to about 900. So by the time they pick the grade 6 people, the school is full.
Ebusia analysis Denis Miracles Aboagye wɔ ha no. In fact, very deep. Very deep. As he said earlier on, Baumia is the only candidate was specify and say what confirm me say he will continue and better the free SHS. And you know, asat me kai me time pa a yɛbɛkɔ SHS pa na me first choice a menya ɛkyɛ sɛ a whole lot what I say bribe ebi mo de kia tua kora to dada if say a headmaster na say school no for bia students be 1,500 so be 1,000 pay 500 na aka no any protocol ne can say any cool fu so what I say and I would have to come way to my third choice and then start school. What I say, but here the placement has changed. Students are going to school free without paying money. And we still have people to tell us, say, we will review free SHS. An intervention that abwa ohiani buburobia atetekwa bi otie kra bi ase a nkoni ni da so se ne ba betimi akọ SHS impo. At first it was JHS. Na yetua SHS fees no why ade kra na JHS because say uwie na awofo no sika ni ho a SHS no be den akutua akobi. I think some time ago Accra Academy as one of the schools Ebeka say schools students are much busy during the fee paying era no it's over the amount that students are owing is over 1.5 billion old Ghana cedi 150,000 in intino Ebeka some few days I'm much was no ye best mo now Accra wo better exams pressure o catch and so best sakin and now you say you are listening to Nana Kwame Etuaine on Kawaje TV Ghana. Credible news from trusted source. And someone came and then this is still running. This policy didn't cancel. If it was to be Mahama, I'm just making an example. Emra dum so baya obaya na national health insurance for no oba santime mo so ye one time premium as a den day Emma month for which match say health insurance like I'd say voters ID I just see a better about now check national health insurance unkodi line na wakoye hospital if it works effectively we Ghana for say still our money more identity they are calling back on Mahama. Well, nyina yɛte ha yɛntie Denis nsɛm na ɔka twa ato na afei yɛmfa ne dwumadi no mmawie ha yɛ TV Ghana afei na wadwene yɛ a nkɔmmɔ twetwe wotie bi a sɛbisɛbi biribi bɛsesa wadwene ama hu aba nea abɛto ama no between Mahama nkokɔbuo nyina papa and digitalization baomia yɛntie nso so.
The grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, who are all super performing students, they can't go to Wesley Girls. So these were the two reasons why the schools, so all the schools would pick. So by the time they pick the grade 6 people, the school is full. The grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, who are all super performing students, they can't go to Wesley Girls. So these were the two reasons why the schools, so all the schools would pick the students and they will tell you that, oh, those who got to grade 17 and 18 there, they can't get school. So in Ghana, even though the GES will tell you that 18 and 18 there, they can't get school. So in Ghana, even though the GES will tell you that when you get up to grade 24, you can get admission. Those who were getting grade 13, 14, 15 were not getting admission.
Sure. No money admission. Grade 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, starting from 12. Ekwa akosi 24 no. Unye school. Yebeka se wase wabon. School biya beka se wonje. But now the era has changed that no matter your grade, even grade 45 to 35 for krano, omenye omuso no omu school. Omukusua de.
You are listening to Nana Kwame Etuahine on Kawaji TV Ghana. Credible news from trusted source.
They tell me, hey, it is not only Oko schooler. Yes, the education is there. Oko jentetiye. Entetiye ne nye say maths nkwa x is equal to 4. And now English nkwa. People are also in other sporting, having interest in other things. Robotics, graphic design, computer science, sports, football, and all that. But Ghana, hey, unya grade 24, I beka chelo se wabon yintimi fa onye hwe okruma. Therefore, mahama time unye school. But check now. Enema te sen, enema ekosen, enema ekosen.
Why? Because the schools are full, inadequate infrastructure. And if you want to validate this, validate the admission numbers or the enrollment numbers in 2017. When Akufo-Addo finally said that, hey, every Ghanaian who attains the senior high school age and writes the BEC and is passed should go to school for free. You saw the numbers. The numbers doubled.
And that is the truth. Now, yenko na yenko tie NDC for comments kakra mo de aba comment section na afi yemfa ne aka ne nto aso mfa mam. I am official Romeo Ezen. Ghana pa, so this is the this guy is the one to communicate to me to vote for NPP. And I am thinking, say, this guy's comments, I think say NDC for he's an NDC member. I really know him. If senka NDC for Denis is so bare 5 and not 2 NDC mo o dwen say by na communications team na atete apansam enka common your friend saying common 24-hour economy community me explaining common free kind of 24-hour economy no in community me chechim ni omo bombe Ghana de eblikuma Nubian or saying stop your lies, nobody is going to stop or cancel anything. He didn't even say so be become Mahama review. No, we know the man that we are talking about. You see, the man speaking, Denis Miracles Aboagye has been in Ghana. He knows the man who is saying so about review. No, he knows him. His review is equal to cancel. Ready? I say it is going to be review to serve its rightful purpose. Nothing Baumia and the NPP is going to sell this time around. Brofono krema emampu bra aya na modwen say sebi ye jimiana na se wo de obe review ade na be ka che say obe cancel wasi results just ended wasi results because enkra nature eye we ya na if you for can say we yes we just fi we fi be for be che ba ko so be cancel SHS results na nka obe president and can then say ube projecting with my yard. Hey, Ghana. Let's post when there are better things to post. So the better thing is the 24-hour economy. That is my question for him. It is very bad. It is very bad. Very bad. Fancy hat na yen to so di ene nana kwame eto ahene aha TV Ghana obe subscribe we and like afi share na wo de wa dwenkyere ato comment section na makenkan e de amamo Baumia promise ya make so safeguard free SHS would have an impact on a election 2024 and I say Mahama 24-hour economy na and a man for some pay. And what I didn't trade about now notification bill on the Sunday story piano was that every kind account with the make crap me come home back by a better so